Hey guys, Kenny here. Stay cool and relax to the movies. Bye. Hey guys, Kenny here. I'm here to review two of the Twilight movies. Twilight from 2008 and then, what's the other one? New Moon from 2009. I didn't see Eclipse last year, and I don't plan to ever see Eclipse because, I don't know if this would be really a review. Just this had this was nothing remotely like a vampire story that we are used to. Bad, uh, vicious, biting vampires who are really good at fighting. Uh, and they really don't like being with other people except for their own kind. Basically. And the first one was basically about Bella. She meets this guy, Edward Cullen, and she gets taken in, or not taken in, but she gets to know this family of vampires that he's a part of, and apparently a lot of them are adopted. And what's even more insane, is the dad bites and they're humans, so he bites the humans, and then they become vampires. But it's like they're nice vampires. When do we ever know vampires that are nice? When? We all we're most of us are used to them being um, like Blade or the vampires and Buffy the Vampire Slayer, those kind of vampires. I haven't seen it, but also True Blood, I think. And then the old black and white Dracula and those Dracula Hammer horror films through the years, and Bram Stoker's Dracula, including the novel. Uh, See, we're so we that and it's even worse that he doesn't bite Bella because he's a vegetarian. A vegetarian. What? Vampires aren't vegetarian. They're meat eating, pure meat eating. They live off blood. So how could he be a vegetarian? If he didn't drink blood, he would die. That's what a vampire does. Uh, that's basically the vampires of it's like the life source. I don't know if they shrivel up, but they certainly die from lack of blood. So that's why they have those fangs, so they can dig in. And he has fangs, but he doesn't use them to bite. We never see him bite Bella, ever. He's a vegetarian vampire. I had a little voice crack there. And then she also gets to know this boy, Jacob, who she knew who when she during her younger years, when she was much younger, and she starts getting to like Jacob and Edward, so she can't choose which one to be with. Other in the first one, she's with Edward throughout the whole movie. And I get it that he can jump to to miraculous heights, like jump out of his window onto a tree and then he like climbs up. I get that. That's vampires are known to have miraculous strength. But he doesn't behave like a vampire as we know them, and they don't die like a normal vampire. Like when they walk out into the sun, they don't burst into flames like last year's Daybreakers. They burst into flames in that. That was a vampire movie. I reviewed that on that reviews on my Prime Movies for Life channel. They glitter. It's like they're made of diamonds. What in the world? That makes no sense. I don't know what you all think, but that doesn't compute. We're vampires burst into flames when they walk out into the sun. They don't glitter. So that's basically the first movie. And the second, I was kind of explaining that she ends up getting to like Jacob and as well. And ooh, it's so lovey-dovey and dramatic because Edward can't stay with her because he doesn't want her to be attacked by another vampire because he thinks he brought that on her. Ooh, so he leaves. And she's all boo-hoo-hoo through the rest of the movie. So Jacob ends up being with her for the majority of the movie. And she didn't know it, but he's a werewolf. And I was like, ooh, this is good. We could see a clash between vampires and werewolves. But that didn't last long. It was just one moment when that happened. And that was it. And Bella was also, she was on a journey to try and keep Edward from walking out into the sun at this monastery, I think. She has to travel there and keep him from walking out into the sun. He wasn't gonna burst into flames. Oh, no, I think he would burst into flames. So she had to stop him and go, ooh, get back, get back. So it's so stupid. I don't know. I want to be with Edward. But I like Jacob as well. Edward's gone, so now Jacob is the only person I can be with. And it really seemed like Twilight New Moon was made only to really see those guys bare upper bodies, and that was it. So, when in the world, that's really all girls really like to see these movies for, seeing their bare upper bodies. Even guys might like to see it. Yeah, so I have not seen Eclipse, and I don't plan to. So so these two movies are pointless, bad vampire movies. They're not even like vampire movies at all, because there's no biting, they don't burst into flames. That's there's some fighting, but not much, so it's just pointless. Click subscribe up here on my channel, or down here if you're watching the video by itself. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Stay scared and have a horrific time at the movies. Bye.